we'll be watching good friend Chibi's stream and doing a machine translation of it, line by line, or at least most lines. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot, I assume, but we'll see how much story this is. Sorry, Chibi, I'm gonna close your chat just in case we get spoiled. Where's the chat window?
我这是在哪儿？
Oh, Sarah.
是
Let's see what this says. Says, where am I?
在哪儿？
I'm gonna try to just grab them as we go.
设备登录。
Your vision can clear and you can see the scene
我
clearly.
的视角怎么这么
Wait,
低？
is this Oxia? It's not right. I didn't log in with a holographic device. How come I'm here? Why is my perspective so low?
Yeah.
You can't help but turn around and look at the wall. The smooth wall reflects your figure.
我为什么变成爱酱了？不要！
Baby.
Why am I Ai-chan?
你这么说爱酱，
Wait, who's Ai-chan?
会伤心
Why did it become Ai-chan? Don't give me my long arms and legs.
的呀。
Oh.
这个声音
And then, I think Miss Administrator says something. Haha. It says familiar voice. Ai-chan will be sad if you say that. Where's my chat? Rules. Docs. Chat. There we go.
你是嗨，好久不见啦，我的朋
Is
友
this-
阿姨。
Is this, behind? Hold up, I gotta reload this. Oh, there's Sparkle.
Oh.
Well, we knew Sparkle was gonna be in this, so spoilers? Who?
Spoilers? I don't even know her.
嗨，好久不见啦，我的朋友。阿姨，你怎么会在这里？准确来说，我并不在这里，
Oh,
你也
gosh.
一样。
My screen capping is not so good. Amidst the surprise and trance, memories came flooding back. That was the lady who came out of nowhere and claimed to be administrator. You once went through a grand adventure with her. One of our favorite events.
Oh! It's the motherfucking captain as Ai-chan.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Together, you defeated a digital life named BBB and saved the story of Honkai Impact 3. Once again, I think it's crazy that they're having Star Rail players like come up against this.
怎么一回事？
What is going on?
我知道你对现状一定充满了疑问。我正是
Don't worry, I know you must be full of questions about the current situation. It is just to explain to you that I appear in front of you.
为了向你解释，才出现在你面前。那个，虽然有些不好意思，但其实
She's gonna say, well, I'm a little embarrassed, but to put it simply, I need your help.
简而言之就是，我需要你的帮助。难道说，崩坏三又出什么问题了？
Could it be that something went wrong with Honkai Impact 3 again? IE seemed to hesitate for a moment, then nodded slightly
你
apologetically.
是需要我的帮助才把我带到这里来的？
Could it be you brought me here because you needed my help? Hey,
被你发现了。
you got
可是
me?
这次我并没有用全息设备，你究竟啊？这次我用
But I didn't use holographic equipment this time. How come you... Ai-chan says, oh, this time I used a rather unconventional method, which was to project your consciousness directly onto little Ai-chan's
个
data.
比较非常规的手法，是将你的意识直接投射到小爱酱的数据上。这
Now we are Ai-chan. Is this kind of thing really
这种事
possible?
情真的能做到吗？没事的，跟上次不同，现实中的你正在
You know, this is gonna take some explaining, like, no, you're not playing as Entropy right now. You're playing as you. It's okay. Unlike last time, you're peacefully sleeping in reality. I can cut off your connection with fire. With Honkai Impact 3 at any time. In other words...
安然沉睡， 而且我可以随时切断你和和崩坏3的联系，也就是说安全。总觉得上次你也是这么忽悠我的。
Let's
Wait, who
see.
the fuck is this motherfucker?
Safety.
也就是说安全。
And then, maybe I always feel like you fooled me the same way last time.
上次你也是这么忽悠我的。算了。
Maybe the player captain can cycle through the different Aichan avatars. Never mind. We are old friends. Since you won't fall into the unexpected crisis this time, it's not that I can't help you.
咱们也是老交情了。既然这次不会陷入莫名其妙的危机，我也不是不能帮你。谢谢你。
Thank you,
我就是让你最好。
Or thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain. I knew you were the best.
那是。
Cute.
不过这次又是出了什么问题？你把
That's right. But when we're wrong this time, you sent me to Oxia. Is it because something went wrong here?
我送到了欧夏，难道是因为这里出了什么差错？这次的情况比较复杂，不过
the situation more complicated this time. It's more efficient to get detailed information directly from your partner than to listen to my explanation.
还是从你的搭档那里直接获取详细的信息更有效率。搭档，没错，是我
that's
为了这
partner.
次行动特地为你甄选的超级可靠的帮手哦。
That's right. I specially selected this super reliable helper for you for this operation. Go find her quickly.
Yeah. Super reliable, huh?
Well, Aichan seems to believe it.
Yeah.
If Aichan trusts Vita, I can trust Vita, right? Why don't you act with me? Alas, Aichan's already left.
这是爱一留给我的指引线。
Aichan says, "This is the guidance that I left for me." It's really inconvenient to run with short legs.
跑起来真是不方便。超级可靠的帮手吗？总觉得有种不好的预感。
Super reliable helper. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, did I agree too quickly?
我是不是答应的太快了？那是。
I wonder how much of this is voiced.
Yeah.
I hope a lot.
I hope it's all of it. That'd be nice.
Aichan Captain says, that is?
请问 Yeah.
He didn't translate that. But it's probably something like, it's, something like that. Wow, this is such a cute child. What's wrong? Is he lost?
爱的孩子呢？怎么了？是迷路了吗？来。
Vita already knows Goofy. Come on, hold your sister's hand. I'll take you to the information center, okay?
牵着姐姐的手，我带你去问询中心，好不好？
Okay, and here are the questions. I think Chibi reset for the questions. I am not a child. I am Ai's helper. And then the second one is silently holding Vita's hand. Which one did Chibi pick?
Holding Vita's hand.
Chibi picked I'm not a child. I am Aichan's helper. What an honest child, Vita says.
真是个诚实的孩子呢。Vita。
Well, that's
你
Vita.
认识我吗？那当然，我是你的粉。
Vita says, "Oh, you know me?" And then we say, "Of course, I'm your fan." Imagine this is not voiced in Japanese.
That'd be sad.
Probably not. It's probably not, to be quite honest. But you know,
Yeah.
come on, Mihoyo. Like, oh no, I accidentally. The Vita in front of me is just a character in the game. Captain
不小心
says.
就，我眼前的 Vita 只是游戏里的角色啊。
At least this time they are able to give the captain a voice. I think.
Yeah.
Look how hurt Vita is
原
here.
来如此，爱一是这么跟你说的。
Character, huh?
Vita says, so that's what Aichan told you. Haha. It's indeed a convenient explanation for both of us.
确实是个便利的解释呢，对我们双方都是。
I think chibi reset at this point.
是来哦，Vita 只是有
Let's see what the second voice gives us. I don't know how many times chibi's gonna reset here. What a bad boy! Vita says if you just hold her hand and don't say who you are.
是个坏孩子呢。Vita，
Okay, so it keeps going the same way.
他只是游戏里的角色啊。原来如此，爱姨是这么跟你说的。确实是个便利的解释呢，对我们双方都是。没什么，虽然你已经知道了我的名字，但初次见面，还是容我自我介绍。
Vita says nothing. Although you already know my name, since this is our first meeting, let me introduce myself. Hold up, I'm gonna take a bite of some food.
Damn. I want food.
我是 Vita。
What's your Vita? I am Vita. I'm Vita, Ai's friend, and your companion in saving the world this time.
阿姨的朋友，也是这次和你一同拯救世界的同伴。我是，至少许多人都这么叫我。
Okay, that's like, what should I am player name. At least many people call me that.
是个动听的名字。那么接下来的这段时间，就让
And
我
Vita
们
says, well, it's a nice name. Then let's spend the next period of time happy together.
一起愉快的度过吧，搭档。好，不过在这之前，哦，对了，
Sorry,
你
I
还不
missed
知
the
道
line.
爱姨是为了什么吧？不过在这之前，
We're falling behind, bros. Okay, but before that, is this event canon? I think the answer is like yes. But so how do I explain this? If you played the Aichan like the Hyperion Salvation Log event way back during the finality arc, this is a sequel to that. So, you know, and Hyperion Salvation Log is canonical. So this event is canonical in a certain sort of way, I think. I don't know like how it will affect the main story, but I think the implication is that this is happening parallel to the main events. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're not very far into this. It just started.
Yeah.
Okay, but before that, oh, Vita says, oh, by the way, you still don't know why Aichan invited you here.
你还不知道爱姨是为了什么把你请来？
Vita says, well, you should know something about Mars.
你对火星的事情应该多少有所了解吧？
Okay, and then we got two questions. I'm sure the questions lead to the same thing. Top one says certainly, bottom says I'm a pure plot fan.
Marty, that's you.
Yeah, it is me. And then Vita says, I think they're both ways of saying yes. Vita says, oh, that's much easier to
那解
explain.
释起来就简单多了。火星的幸存者，
Hi, Tina. It is, in fact, me. So, Tina, if you're coming to this late, this Star Rail event is like a sequel to Hyperion Salvation Log, which is nuts. Vita says, the survivors of Mars are seeking redemption in their own way. Aichan and I are bystanders who are attracted by their life posture and want to watch it.
正在以自己的形式寻找救赎之道，而爱姨和我都是被其生命的姿态所吸引，想要予以注视的旁观者。不过，从
Okay. And then... However, the force that destroyed the planet was so great that it was enough to attract other unnecessary attention.
曾经摧毁了这颗行星的力量实在过于庞大，已经足以引起另一些不必要的关注。你是说
Player says, you mean...
没错，火星的覆灭早已在浩瀚的星河中点燃了一束烟火。
That's right, the destruction of Mars has already ignited a bunch of fireworks in the vast Milky Way. Unfortunately, right now, a malicious person is attracted by this bunch of fireworks and wants to come from afar to play a prank.
然后 恶作剧呢。
Malicious person, huh? Okay, player says, is Mars being targeted by aliens?
最通俗的说法来讲，确实是这样的。
Vita says, to put it in common terms, this is indeed the case.
和我的任务难道就是？没错。
Player says, so our mission is. That's right. Vita, the guardian of Mars, and the player are going to defeat the evil aliens together and save the entire solar system civilization.
打倒邪恶的外星人，拯救整个太阳系文明。哎，你给我等一下，这种事我可没听说。
The player says, wait a minute, I haven't heard of such a
你
thing.
过去的丰功伟绩，我都从阿姨那里听说了。我们3个。
Vita says, don't worry, partner. I've heard about your past achievements from Aichan. If the 3 of us work together, there will be no problem.
出手一定没问题的。可恶啊！阿姨那家伙绝对添油加醋了吧？我只是个连蚊子鸡崩坏。
Aichan is definitely exaggerating. I'm just an ordinary person who can't even beat a mosquito-level honkai beast.
普通人呐！啊，等等，你说3个人？没错。
You said 3 people?
还有一位同伴要与我们同行，这个可别吃惊了。
Vita says, yes, there is another companion coming with us. Don't be surprised to hear this.
She's cutting the fuck out.
你怎么了？Vita，他就
It says, Vita, what's wrong with you? Vita, what did she see?
什么？
The arcade. Don't look back. It's the don't look back arcade. Game room, don't look back. Don't look back.
游戏厅，别回头看。
Have they been cooking this for a long time? Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my gosh, she's got a gun.
You know, they made gun animations for last chapter, and now they're just using them a shit ton. Like, dude.
Hi, lovely little assistant. Please pay attention, Sparkle says.
可爱的小助手，要注意了。游戏开始。
Oh.
Sparkle says the game begins. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're playing Sparkle's game now, huh? Don't look back, arcade.
We looked back.
We're playing some phosphorus music. Some time ago, somewhere in Oxia. It seems like we're out of voice acting. Fake fool? That's right. So that's it. Are you trying to tell me that an alien like you has targeted my dearest dreamer? Yeah, so voice acting over.
No more voice acting, Sag.
Oh what? You don't trust me? Let me think. A girl suddenly appeared in front of me, as if she knew all the secrets of this planet and claimed to be an alien, but I didn't even know her name, Vita says. Oh, it really is the embodiment of suspicion. Embodiment of the word suspicious. Well, as the first step to gain your trust, I'll tell you my name. This, the person says to Vita. A brief silence lay between the two. They used their whole budget on that first sequence. Huh? What's wrong? I'm still waiting for you to tell me, Vita says. Hahaha. Haven't you read it already? Well, it says it's okay. It's like a script that's like above it. So I think that's kind of interesting how they use. Ha ha ha. Haven't you heard it already? And then above it says read. So this person knows that Vita can read minds. Besides, you should have understood that I'm not lying. After all, there is no place for lies to hide in your beautiful eyes, right? Vita says... I see. It seems you have done sufficient research, Miss Hanabi. Okay, so Sparkle is not the alien, I guess? Sparkle is the third companion.
Oh.
Okay. Sparkle says, after all, we are traveling to a completely unfamiliar planet, so we must prepare a good itinerary. Vita says, then let me read your travel plan in detail. In the darkness, two thoughts popped into your mind. Probably first or something. First, you are not dead yet. Second, you feel like you're about to die. The space around you seems to be twisted into a pretzel shape, and your body is also twisting and deforming. Okay, finally, you seem to have managed to escape through some kind of narrow and cramped exit. Okay, now we're on, for the space station.
Whoa.
Sparkle says, yo, welcome to the new world, little helper. Player says, the one who just attacked me was you. Don't worry, my dear little helper, you are still alive and kicking. Vita says, player, she is the other helper I mentioned to you. Sparkle says, hello, I'm Huo Huo. What? I don't know if that's a correct translation.
Maybe she's saying that the fuck around. Like,
hello, I'm Hua Huo. Maybe it's Huo Huo. I don't know. This line says, is there such a character in Honkai 3? Although her smile seems innocent at first glance, it actually hides a dangerous aura. Am I overthinking it? Hello, I am player. Well, Vita has told me a rough outline of your situation, so we're gonna be partners? Wait. Can you tell me the whole story first? In my opinion, you are just a stranger who suddenly appeared and shot me in the head. You are the embodiment of suspicion. Okay. Oh, why are you saying the same thing as Vita? Sparkle says this. It's so hurtful. Okay, Huo. Stop kidding and let's get down to business first. I mean, Vita also just calls her Huo. Can you get the characters for Huo's name? Actually,
yeah, I can. Hold on.
It's the same character twice, but I don't see it here, so I don't know why it's translating as that.
Oh, it's probably Hanabi or some shit. Like,
it's probably Hanabi, yeah. That's just strange. It's strange how Google does that. Vita says, player, as we first met, the purpose of the operation is to stop the evil aliens. What is it, the trash cans or something? Specifically, it's to prevent them from interfering with Mars's calculations. Do you understand what I mean? Calculation? Could it be that the alien wants to interfere with the quantum computer on Mars? Narrator says, Vita nodded, seemingly satisfied with your speed of understanding. Okay, player says, can anyone really do this? I mean, of course, except for a humanoid cheat like you. Sparkle says, of course you can, little helper. Look around you for proof. 4 weeks. Oh right, too many things happened at once. I didn't have time to think. I don't know what 4 weeks is about. Might be another weird translation thing. What is this place? It looks like a space station. What on earth is going on? We were clearly still in Oxia just now. Huh? Ida says, seems you've noticed it too. Yes, the troublemaker from outer space can also create a world that is so real that people can be deeply trapped in it. Player says, that's why you said it would interfere with Mars. So have we been captured by this alien and imprisoned in her world? Sparkle says, that's not the case. It was actually me who brought you into this dream. It's okay. Ida. Naughty Miss Sparkle is also an alien and a masked fool who belongs to the same camp as the troublemaker.
Oh. Is this where Sample's gonna fucking come in, dude?
Maybe. Masked fool. I can tell at a first glance you're not a good person. The little stompies. It's funny, Sparkle says, it's funny to see you taking a step back full of caution. Don't be nervous, partner. Miss Sparkle is a colleague of our target this time. Oh, so did Sempo. But she is not our enemy. You should know that no one can lie to me, right? Well, that does bring up the question, like, why does Sampo want the quantum computer?
Yeah.
Sparkle says, that's right, I am your companion. Of course, there are very good reasons, but we have been standing in front of the toilet for too long. Let's talk while walking. Maybe that's a idiom or something. Having said that...
Well, it might be the teleportation toilet that they have on her space station.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, they were in front of the toilet. They were literally in front of the toilet. Having said that, Sparkle waved her hand, turned around, and walked away with light steps. Let's follow along, player. I have a feeling this mission will not be so easy. Okay. Well, now I don't have to read as much. Let's just see what happens.
Sprinkle time.
Time to read again. It seems that you have to step on the ground in front once before the hatch will open. Okay. I'm sure it's just gameplay stuff for a while. You guys can enjoy it when the event comes up.
I like how Chibi tried to go backwards.
Everything here is so realistic, like a place that exists in reality. Well, I have to think that a new player is not going to experience this event first, right? Because it's probably still gatekept by level 30. You know? Well, of course, because of the space station, Black Tower actually exists. What is Black Tower? Space station Black Tower? Ah, of course, in our world, Sparkle says. I see. Is this world built on reality? Well, it's not that serious. It's just that all games need a background stage, Sparkle says. Well, at least the player understands video games. That's right, games. Sparkle took a step back and opened her arms as if making some kind of formal invitation. Welcome to the Fool's Game. Player says, are you really the enemy? Vita says, calm down, partner. Miss Sparkle has no hostility towards us. She is just looking forward to the fun that is about to come. Sparkle says, you really understand me best, Vita. Player says, can anyone explain to me what's going on? Vita says, masked fools are a group of people who live to seek happiness, and for this reason they often do all kinds of bizarre and unreasonable things. That's right, my colleague prepared the stage to play a grand game with you, the residents of this world who were born in the solar system. Sparkle says, if we can become the final winner, the fool will stop. I'm assuming that's aha. But, well, maybe it's just the fools as a group. The fools will stop and give up having fun on Mars. But if we don't win the game, as Vita said, there's no guarantee that something won't happen to Mars. Or maybe the fool is just Sampo. But if we fail to win... Oh, no, it's already it. The current situation is bizarre enough, but how do you know so much, Sparkle? You're gonna say, like, it's a secret. Who knows? Okay. What? I don't know why I know about this fool's game, but I'm very sure of it. Maybe this is the mutual understanding between people who like fun. Isn't it interesting? Player says, who's your colleague? Oh, there's no point in saying it out loud, Sparkle says. You rolled your eyes and looked at Vita next to you. Vita says, sorry partner, she's still not lying. In short, combined with the information brought to us by Sparkle, HI3 and I came to the conclusion that if we want to stop the fool, we can only win the fool's game. Well, after saying so much, I think you understand the situation. Don't think about it too much. It's a game. Last question. You want to help us? It's because... Isn't it because... Indeed, it is like this. Alas, I always feel that everything is just beginning and I am very tired. You try hard to integrate the chaotic information in your mind, in one sentence in your mind. In order to save Mars from the masked fools, we must win the fool's game. Okay, you've said this like 5 times now. Well, since Vita said you didn't lie, I'll accept the settings for now. What should we do next? Since this is a game, there must be people in the space station who can help us understand the rules. Player says, let's go find the owner of the space station. Oh, battle time? Which is all these little guys who are in the way.
好戏开场，演员该就位啦！天地三才，一人千亿。坏消息，你该谢幕了。逢场作戏，走马看花。
I think it's just battle stuff.
就是那个幸运儿呀。
Yeah, I'm taking a bite of my food though.
Oh, nice.
一切尽在掌中。障碍消除，星坠于此，愿你安眠。一切尽在掌中。 诚挚的语意。
Can I just say that playing her with offering an ER feels so good?
Yeah. If only I could have the weapon.
倒下的会是谁呢？
Yeah.
下次见了。
I'm like 26 on the way there. It's like so close.
I'm due for my 1200 day anniversary. So I'll get 15 pulls from that.
脚去捣乱吧。
And I'm like 40 away now, so we'll see. I think I'm gonna get the weapon.
就是我。
Yeah.
If I have to pay a little bit of money, then so be it.
下次见了。要跳，要舞，所有人都是欢愉的俘虏。
Dude,
Did they improve the animation from the beta?
I mean,
It seemed
probably,
like
yeah.
it. It's like a little bit better. Okay. Well, gaming. Tesla.
Whoa, Tesla!
Tesla
Einstein!
Einstein. Let's see what it says. They're probably just scientists here. And it says
Please,
red-haired
please,
scientist,
please,
blue-haired
please.
scientist. After a while of searching, the three of them came to a rather unique room. Player says, "Phew, space station has combat and puzzle solving. The gameplay is dense." Player says, who's this in front? Vita says, could it be that they're the owners of the space station? Sparkle says, just go and ask and you'll know.
It's my baby girl! It's my baby girl right there!
Player says, oh, they're not. And then red-haired scientist says, hey, chicken coop head, when can we talk? I'm assuming that's mop head. Be patient, they're almost there, hitting the pressure plate. They're the same height. It's just that old models look bigger in the new presentation style of part 2. Wait, don't get close yet. There seems to be a trap ahead. The three of them stopped immediately. Red hair says, hey, it seems like they heard us. Einstein says, impossible. The place where we're standing has sound wave shielding function. The sound will definitely not leak out. Didn't you transfer the power from the shield to the pressure plate? Einstein's gonna say something goofier. Miscalculation. I was gonna say like, hello. Marco says, you two, we've heard all your whispering. Vita says, well, the trap that you carefully prepared has also been stepped over. Einstein says, alas, all the fireworks and background music I prepared for a grand entrance were wasted.
Yeah.
Player says, turns out it's not a trap, but there's no need for you to make a special appearance, right? Everyone knows that you're Einstein and Tesla. Okay. Go. We've been waiting for you a long time, players of the Fool's Game. We are the masters of the space station. Einstein says, it's a clone. we're the clone of the masters of the space station.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. And then player says, "Yeah, why do they seem to not see me?" Vita says, "This is a safety measure that HI3 prepared for you. Since you are not identified as a player of the Fool's game, you will not be detected by the characters." Okay. I see. I can only leave negotiation to you guys. Oh, but you don't look like Mrs. Black Tower at all. I'm assuming that's Herta. If you look closely, we are 70% similar. Although I've never seen the lady in the Black Tower, if you are all her clones, how come you all look different? So they're supposed to represent Herta clones.
Oh.
Tesla says, "This is just an illusion caused by the hairstyle and hair color. In fact, if we only look at the face, they are still very similar." Player says, "Don't talk like you were two characters drawn by the same animation production company." Same face syndrome. I mean, I never really thought that they had same face syndrome, but it seems that the Fool used some local materials when making the game. Never mind, let's just assume that this is the setting. Yeah. Well, this might be more interesting. Let's get back to the topic. Let's get back to the point. As players or challengers, you should understand you have to complete the trial as the master. Of course, I can't wait. Don't be impatient. If you want to win, learn the rules. Finally, the rules of the Fool's game. Follow me as a beginner. You must first have one indispensable thing. The blue-hired scientist who looks like Einstein walks to a shelf, puts her hands on the cloth covering the room, and looks at you seriously. Sparkle says, "What's this?" Oh!
Also, they made a new hole. Is that a fucking Bulbasaur?
I think they're Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. We're back to Honkaimon, huh? I think she's supposed to represent Professor Oak. Come on, choose your first battle partner, Einstein says. Go through hardships and obstacles with it. Grow together. Become each other's most reliable partner, and then... I like how the Somu has, like, instead of, like, the fire tail, it's like, well, fire ears and then a bomb.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm choosing Squirtle.
Go all out to reach the peak of the Fool Game Master. Player is gonna say something silly. Let's see. Hey, Fool! This is a setting from another game. There is such a thing as copyright on Earth. Which one do you think is better? I prefer the green one, Vita says. What does the player choose? Do we get a choice? Don't really pick it up, Vita. The scientist says, I think you might also consider the blue one. There. Why is the only criterion for selection the color? At least introduce the attributes. Stop it, Mophead, and give them the food quickly. Well, I was just joking, Einstein says. What you really need to accept is this. Okay. The blue-haired scientist thrusts a stack of cards into Sparkle's hands. That to me tells me that at first they probably were thinking about doing a Pokemon event, then they scrapped it, but they thought it would be funny to reference it.
Maybe.
The first most important rule in the game is the Fool card. Okay, just to keep things moving along, I am just going to scroll over this because I think this is just explaining mechanics. As long as you win, the problems will be solved. See, I see. To put it in one word, it is a special way of playing. But although I understand the reason, why are the cards packed in the Arahato model box? Now, next, let me use actual practice to illustrate how to play the Fool card. Okay, now we're gonna gameplay. Sparkle versus Tesla.
Huh.
Oh, wait, look at this little guy!
Oh! Just a little dude.
Well, we can figure out the gameplay another time. Above are the basic rules. You can't play battle proficiently just by relying on these. These two little chibi. That's so cute. A Discord pile. Vita says, card types and scores. I have completely understand how to play the Fool. Expected by my dear sister Vita, she understands it too. Although these two are newbies, I can imagine them losing it all. Well, now that you understand the rules, you accept our test. Okay, main storyline is finally going to advance. Player says, in the Black Tower space station, there are many items with extraordinary properties that can cause strange phenomena. We call them strange objects. Probably just curios. Originally, the rare objects were properly stored in storage spaces, but recently, due to the invasion of some monsters of unknown origin, some of the rare objects became missing in the chaos. A monster invasion. I see. We just encountered one on the road. Property of the strange objects are varied and it's very dangerous to leave them alone. That's right. There are 2 lost items in total. Refuse to Silence and Dark Wood. I'm assuming these are 2 curios, but I wouldn't know what their English name would be. As she spoke, the blue-haired scientist operated the terminal at hand and projected a screen on the side. Oh, they gave the curio numbers. Curio number 3471. Refusing to be silenced. Blah, 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 blah. A set of miniature orchestral instruments that will always perform sound at 0 decibels, and playing some acceptable alien minor tunes. Okay. Then the second curio is a matchstick. He you look at it for a long time, you might feel lonely. It doesn't look very dangerous, Sparkle says. You're talking without any concern, Tessa says. No matter how harmless a strange object may seem, once it's used for evil purposes, it will cause great chaos to the space station. As long as we find these 2 rare items, will we complete the trial? Rita says. That's right. By then, we will help you open the entrance to the next stage. The next stage, Rita says. Hanabi says, in other words, the virtual world prepared for us is not just a space station, and this is only the first level. I'm assuming getting through her to space station is everything to do today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go look around for paranormal objects. This place.
Yeah.
They're just dealing with some obstacles right now. The road ahead is blocked by supply boxes. These 2 things are totally unrelated. Now you fight a Homu. I wish they would use battle music for these card segments. This is like sleepy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think this is a terrible choice for a collab event, like gameplay.
Blackjack.
Because people have to do math.
Gotcha gamers can't do math.
And I like the graphics aren't particularly flashy, you know, and it's not selling like the best part of Honkai 3, which is the combat, right? It should have been a combat event.
Well, I think they probably chose card game mainly because of the fact that, like... Well, at least with HSR motherfuckers, they all play turn-based.
That's
So-
true, but like, I think that they've had better turn-based events in the past. Like, this seems kind of like my brain goes a little bit blank looking at this, you know? And let's remember that HSR lets you auto battle. I think that this might be a little too big brain for people. I think people are gonna tap out. I'll give this to you as a reward for winning. He's just telling us about who's about the curios. Oh, Rita.
Oh?
What is Rita supposed to represent? Wow, someone actually found this place. Thank you for your hard work. As female staff member of the confidentiality department, player says. Wow, another familiar face. Hanabi. Whether you know her or not, please think of her as a staff member of Herta Space Station, little helper. Could it be that you came here specifically to see me? That's right, miss. We're under the orders of the two avatars of Lady Herta to recover the lost artifacts in the space station. Excuse me, do you have any idea? See, I'm just a clerk. I've only seen the strange objects in the collection room. I can't help you. That's strange. The staff members mentioned something. You're the only one in this room. You don't have any instrument in your hands. Don't move. Let me see what you've got behind you. Sorry to both of you for making fun of me. Collecting this sort of old-fashioned equipment is just a personal hobby of mine. Next time I'll be more careful, try not to affect my colleagues at work. Oh, partner, don't be fooled by this lovely lady. Player says, yes, Vita can see through other people's thoughts. No lie can be hidden from her. Miss, could you please return and refuse to be silent, hidden in the cabinet over there to us? When the female employee saw the direction Vita was pointing, her calm face finally showed ripples. I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh? Then don't bother. We can open the cabinet there and check it ourselves. Sorry, I can't allow you. Oh, of course not. There's a lot of confidential documents. Since we have a disagreement, let's fight. What's wrong? Don't you two want to fight me? Vita says, like the staff in the main control cabin, their attention began to scatter after hearing the music. So I guess Sparkle is affected by the curio. Why is this happening? Refusing to be silent shouldn't have such a feature. Maybe this lady is hiding some secrets. You never guess that the phonograph is actually a curio in my own collection. Responds to sounds all around it, produces music that disturbs one's perception. When combined with refused silence, it can create an unbreakable interference field, which is an invincible combination. Vita says, I see. I'm assuming it's like Vita's not affected by it. What? How do you know my... Oh, I didn't copy that properly. How do you know what I'm thinking? Sparkle says, in other words, all we have to do is find a way to turn off this phonograph. Well, that's impossible. The phonograph will keep playing music unless the sound it's meant to echo dies down first. Someone seems to indicate that whatever they're doing here actually affects like the game somehow, but I can't quite tell what that means. Aichan appears. What's wrong? Are you having trouble? Do you need help from the administrator?
Oh.
Because I've been watching from backstage, ready to support you from any time. Do you have any good solution for the current situation? The player asks. Yes, but it seems this cannot be done now. Although you may not be able to turn off the sound of strange objects, you can turn off the sound of the game itself.
Oh! You know, this reminds me of that one fucking horror game where you have to, like, turn off the sound. I think it was, like, it's like Para something.
That's funny.
Paranormal Sight. There you go. Like, legitimately, there's a puzzle where it's like a sound thing, and then if you change the volume in-game, it will, like, you know, that's how you solve it.
That's funny. It worked. See, it's like, there's no sound anymore. Ouch, even my voice disappeared.
We didn't have voices in the first place, Captain.
Calm down, there's no dubbing for this part. Aichan says. Oh, hi Hyperion. You can even interfere with dreams? It turns out that Aichan is the most powerful entity, even though she got bodied by Golden Serpent. Ahem, she is the administrator after all. Oh, I am really becoming more and more interested in you, Sparkle says. It would be an honor. Anyway, this way we can decide the winner normally. Impossible. The sound actually stopped. Sparkle says. Just what I want, lovely Crook Lady. Let's start the real game. Okay, so you actually don't have to adjust the settings. Aichan just does it for you.
Mm.
Okay, they've recovered, refused to be silent. And then, okay, music's back. The resonance between the strange object and the phonograph disappeared, and the phonograph automatically resumed playing. Chibi map.
We're scrubbing out.
You found it so quickly. You're more capable than you look. And do you have any information on the remaining curio? You'll meet more powerful players later. I suggest you make use of the simulated battle universe here. Or battle system. Is that why it's in front of simulated universe?
Yeah. Probably.
The training portion, the daily portion probably of the event. And the little Oxia robot. Her name. Pool simulator.
am I getting so many DMs?
Popular. Why did the lights go out? Ah, something touched my neck. Look out, there's something in the dark. Hey. Sparkle says, hey, it's me. I just wanted to scare you a little, but your reaction is funnier than I thought. Hey, this is the last thing you should do when someone's playing a VR horror game. Something bad will happen. I won't be scared anymore. Okay, Waita says... The lights are back on? No, it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with the lighting system here, which means it's the influence of the strange object. The curio is probably not far away. Nope, Bronya. Or Dark
Bronya.
Nucleus.
Oh my god.
They bust out the ancient monks.
Introverted Defense Department staff, it says.
So Arlen.
Don't be nervous. We are here to check for any abnormalities under orders of the person in charge of the space station. There seems to be something wrong with the lighting system around here. Are you repairing it? This little sister, you don't have to be so nervous. We're not suspicious people, Sparkle says. As such, small actions can hurt people. Do we look so untrustworthy? Wait a minute. She seems to have taken something out of her pocket. She pulls out the curio. There's only one exit in the room, and we already occupied it. And in this pitch black darkness, you can't move freely, right? Phew, I can finally speak. Could it be that... I'm sorry for letting you see my shady side. It is really something that cannot be seen in public in the literal sense. The sneers of the defense staff floated along, alone in the dark space. Oh no. I read in a book that telling a joke can make conversation more harmonious, but it turns out that getting along with people is not that simple. So why can't we talk normally now? Huh? Who's this song? You can't see me, I can't see you. This way we can speak our minds without disguising anything, right? Maybe it's similar to long-distance communication. Oh my god, this is exactly me. Wow, this is a true portrayal of modern netizens. I don't really get the reference, so we'll just have to see what, yeah. Online anonymity. Could you please return the item dark chai to us? Are you really here to recycle these matches? Well, because they belong to the collection of the space station, they are not things that should be used privately. You should understand this, right? Hanabi drew out a fool card. Alright, it's time for combat. could it be? My tactics that perfectly matched the dark space were still defeated by you. Am I going to spend the rest of my life in silence? Am I going to have to walk alone while listening to people talking about, don't talk to that person, she's a weirdo? Don't worry, that won't happen. Because aren't you talking to us normally now? Huh? I clearly didn't use any magic items. Can I really talk to people without hiding in the dark? I'll leave the curio to you. We've now obtained the second item. Let's go find the people in charge. Well, as a colleague, I have to say that this game is not that difficult, Sparkle says. This is the Dark Chai. Seems that you've recovered all the rare items that were entrusted to you. And it took only such a short time to break that man's record. Huh? I'm assuming that's Combo since he went through here before. No problem. This way, you will be eligible to go to the next game world. This is your pass to the next level. Good luck. This is easier than I thought. Never mind. The next level should be more interesting. A bang or Wababoo.
Oh shit.
It's Uncle Woo Woo. Uncle Woo Woo stole the pass.
What the fuck?
I'm sure that's Wababoo. You guys should catch it quickly. There's only one pass. If you lose it, we can't help you. Okay, now to fight the Bubble. Oh, whoa. I think it's the first time we've fought in a stage like this. What is this place? What is this place?
Is this on the Ark?
I think it could be on the Ark. It's either the Ark or it's Hyperion 11.
Yeah.
But it looks kind of like the Ark. I don't know. Well, at least it's not the same old laboratory we've seen a million times again. Okay, we're gonna skip forward quite a lot, I think.
Oh, that's a lot of card gameplay.
Oh, now we're voice acting again. So next. Should bad kids who love to play pranks be punished a little? Method of punishment. I need to think carefully about it. Wababoo lay motionless like a corpse. Player says, why do we seem more like the perpetrators? Well, now that we have the pass, let's go back and see the person in charge. You glanced at the Wubaboo who turned gray and white and was lying in the corner and felt sad. I'm sure they're just talking about getting the Wubaboo back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Do you see the simulated space machine next to it? As long as you enter with your pass, you'll be teleported to the next level. Okay, and then it's probably like, see you next time. Mission accomplished. Okay, that's it. About an hour, which is, I think, expected. I can't say I'm particularly impressed. I mean, I think what's gonna happen is that people are gonna show up, they'll do this for like a little bit of time, then they'll just go back to Honkai 3 stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the card game's fun. Probably one of those things that you
blackjack,
have to...
no?
I think so. I mean, I don't really know how blackjack works, but that's just what I've been told. I'm sure it's...
We're gonna have a blackjack tournament. Okay.
I think they said that there was like multiplayer, right?
Yeah, you can play against other captains.
So maybe that will be something that you can do. Okay, let's just look at the stage screen. What is it gonna say? Start matching. Oh, okay, so this is the multiplayer screen.
Oh shit.
And then this is the normal event screen. Space Station heard of 49%. Okay. It says
just exploration, or
yeah, I think that's just exploration. So first is Herda Space Station. Up here it says Bellabog. Here it says Xianzhou Lofu, and then question marks. So the last region is going to be a surprise. It's probably on Penacony. And then get Sparkle's outfit.
Okay. Halloween fit.
Well, there it is. There's the event. Thanks for tuning in. I don't think I will be here for the next segment of this. I'll be out of town. But we'll see. Maybe I'll cover the last part. In any case, the new story chapter I thought was going to come out today, but it's actually coming out on the 11th of November. So
we got a few weeks, guys.
yeah, we got like 2 weeks or so, a little less than 2 weeks. So we'll see you then.